So, how much does it cost to make a video?
You know, I get that question a lot. I'm glad you asked. It's kind of the same thing as asking how much does building a house cost, or buying a car, or even building a website. It depends on what you want. Video is a visual medium. Use it like one. So often clients will come to us with a script for a video that we like to call a glorified PowerPoint. Video moves, so using actual footage and motion graphics to tell your story optimizes the medium. But there's much more to it than that. Let's get back to the basics. Before you're ready to call and ask me how much your video will cost, you need to be prepared with this information. A message. What is the goal of your video? Why do you want one in the first place? What is your final call to action? Where will you use this video? Who is your audience? And what do you think their attention span is? A script. Write one. It doesn't have to be good. We can polish it, or we can even write it for you. But you should write a draft of what you are thinking. Start with what we'll hear, then add what you think we would see. Remember, video is a visual medium, so every single word you hear, or your audio, must have something to show to go along with it. Whether it's a talking head, a graphic, video footage, or B-roll of what I'm talking about,
Some parts of Earth's systems just can't be seen.
or an animation. Something has to be on the screen at all times. Remember that, it's important. So then we come to production values. Before you decide on what variables you want in your video, I thought it'd be fun to show you the impact they have on the finished product. Lighting. Yeah, professional lighting can make or break your video. Lighting can be used to set a mood, evoke emotion, just shed light on something you're demonstrating. It's very, very important to have proper lighting design. After all, why go through all the effort of shooting something that you can't see properly? Makeup always makes everyone look better. Male or female, it doesn't matter. Makeup makes a difference. A little talent. This is a big one. I, for instance, don't have any. Whether you hire an actor, which I highly recommend,
I work alone, honey.
or not, the person who is representing you on camera needs to have some appeal. This gets tricky when we're talking about maybe making a client testimonial for your website. Of course, you want real clients, not actors portraying them, but even they need to have a degree of comfort in front of a camera. There are lots of ways we can assist with this to warm them up, too.
Come together.
A location. Where are you shooting your video? We're right now using a portable green screen set in a big warehouse, but you can shoot just about anywhere. What you need to remember is that locations often incur location fees for rental and travel costs. And a teleprompter. Remember that script we were talking about? What was I saying? Speaking in front of a camera without a teleprompter, it makes it hard to remember what you're talking about. Using a teleprompter and talent with prompter experience can make a very long day of shooting move swiftly. It's not realistic to think anyone can memorize lines, especially if they're not actors. If we're talking about customer testimonials again, there are ways to get your client comfortable talking without having them memorize lines or look directly into the camera. This is a very effective way to work around this issue. La 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 la! Audio. Whether it's on-camera voice, voiceover, or music and sound effects, properly engineered audio is another small item that makes an enormous difference, especially if it's done well. Awesome editing and motion graphics are kind of the icing on the cake. You can shoot the best footage in the world, but if you can't edit it together, you've got nothing but raw footage. And knowing how and when to integrate motion graphics for movement, demonstration purposes, or just for overall bling can tie it all together. So, does that all make sense?
I guess there's a lot more involved with making a video than I realized. I guess I have a lot to think about. But I'm still trying to figure out how much it costs.
Right. Well, tell me your vision.
I'm glad that you asked. I'm thinking we take George Clooney, we put him in an airplane, we have him fly all over the world, we chase him down Angelina Jolie. Let's put it in 3D. IMAX 3D. How about that?
Okay. At the end of the day, we can and have produced just about anything you can imagine. Seriously. For all kinds of budgets. It's important to know what you want and appreciate the value of what it takes to give it to you. Good video is a valuable media asset. And my research tells me that I've reached the end of your attention span. So give me a call. Let's make good video together. We're worth it.
Cut!